Community activists and mental health advocates protesting outside Santa Rita Jail today in hopes that it will change the criminal justice system. It comes after a handful of deaths of people incarcerated there. KTVU's Jesse Gary's live in Dublin tonight with outside the jail with a breakdown of what they want to see happen. Jesse.
Christina, good evening to you. Since the first of the year, there have been 4 in-custody deaths at this jail. Add to that the dozens of in-custody deaths here since 2014. It has advocates and community members demanding change.
Edward Laron Wilhite.
Outside Santa Rita Jail Saturday, advocates and activists reading out loud names of the dead. These are the dozens of inmates who've died while in custody.
All of these deaths were people that died a couple of days within intake. We know that they should not have been incarcerated in the first place.
Since 2014, there have been 66 in-custody deaths at this prison, which includes 4 so far in 2023. In response to the rally, the Alameda County Sheriff's Office, which runs the jail, says we have been extremely transparent about the 4 deaths that have occurred since the beginning of the year. Sheriff Yesenia Sanchez is committed to improving the quality of care, custody, and control at the jail. She has invited county-based organizations into the faculty to discuss their concerns. Maurice Monk is one of the 66 who died while in custody at the jail.
It's still hard because he played a major part in my kid's life. So it's kind of hard not having him around to help me with my boys.
Tiffany Monk says her brother suffered from schizophrenia. Following an altercation on an Alameda County bus in 2021, he was arrested and wound up in Santa Rita. Shortly thereafter, the seemingly physically healthy Monk was found dead in his cell.
I want them to hold people accountable and not just lie and say you're doing a job and you're killing people.
Monk's family filed a lawsuit alleging he was denied adequate health care. The sheriff's office hasn't commented about their ongoing investigation into his death. Advocates and community members say their grief is growing a movement to end the practice of incarcerating the mentally ill or those with substance abuse problems.
They should have been diverted. They should have been elsewhere. They should not have been incarcerated in Santa Rita Jail.
And you put them into a prison system, and actually what it does is it increases trauma that they have already had. It makes it worse.
Criminal justice professor William Carbone says the failings are systemic and wide-ranging reform is needed.
The court should have at its disposal the opportunity to evaluate people, have clinical experts that can evaluate and get to the bottom of the mental illness. When we send them into prison, they're not going to get better, they only get worse.
The family of Maurice Monk says other options could have prevented his death.
It's hurtful, and it's like it shouldn't be that many deaths.
Advocates say Alameda County has earmarked $50 million for mental health services. They'd like to see some of that money go towards housing and community-based resources.
John Jeffrey Barnatti.
So that another name is not added to their list of the dead.
That would expand the choice so that people don't have to be put into the jail when they could be diverted into other opportunities.
They're also calling for an investigation into the company that screens inmates during intake, alleging that company go ahead and rubber stamps the incarcerations, and when they know that in a lot of cases people need something other than incarceration. We're live in Dublin this evening. Jesse Gary, KTVU, Fox 2 News. Christina, we'll head back to you in Oakland.
Jesse, thank you.